raid! Yes, it is, as WWE Smackdown came from the Amway Center, the original home of the Thunderdome. Now, let's play a little game, shall we? What was Kayla Braxton looking at that made her look like this? Lock your answers in right now, and if you would have said she was looking at the new raid, you would be incorrect. She was not looking at history archives of Mr. McMahon's Kiss My Ass Club. She definitely didn't see who threw the pie at Kevin Owens, although I still want to know who threw that damn pie, and I'm sure you all do too. It was, in fact, Gunther chopping Ludwig Kaiser. He looked like he chopped him right in the damn throat. Oh my God, that looked like it hurt. Honestly, dude, you need to find yourself better friends. That's all I'm gonna say. But this is things you might have missed. I'm doing this really late tonight. I don't know why. Make sure you've hit the like button on the video. And of course, if you are new to the channel, subscribe too. We started off SmackDown this week with Pat McAfee. What better way to start off the show? Pat is without doubt one of the best promos in WWE. And yes, he apologized for the fact we had to listen to Corey Graves last week. Something Alexa Bliss actually went onto Twitter and just made sure people knew about. Obviously, Corey Graves likes to trash talk her a lot on Monday Night Raw, so obviously she's getting her 2 cents in there. Maybe some online storyline stuff going on there too. But Pat McAfee, of course, was there talking about his Summerslam match with Happy Corbin. But he did, first of all, mention TV-14. He said it's not TV-14 yet. Now, the news yesterday that Raw would be moving to TV-14 was soon debunked, as they said the date was wrong. July 18th is incorrect. It will not be moving to that sort of date, which is strange because we looked at Raw last week, and I think I said on things you might have missed, I definitely said on Discord, that I felt like it was more Attitude Era to kind of feel. Using lower card superstars in main event spots like this was exactly what they did in the Attitude Era. That sort of vibe that anything could happen kind of felt that way at the start of Raw last week. So I do expect them to go non-PG. I'm expecting it around the draft. But of course, Happy Corbin didn't take long for him to interrupt Pat McAfee and confirm he's suffering with what looks like monkeypox. It's definitely makeup. He wouldn't be there if it was monkeypox. But nonetheless, he obviously didn't come out to confront Pat McAfee. So instead, what's the next best thing you can do for Pat McAfee? Introduce one of the greats of all time, Liv Morgan, the SmackDown Women's Champion. And all eyes were on Liv versus Natalya tonight. Something Pat McAfee referenced was during a house show, Natalya no-sold Liv Morgan's finishing move. And there was tension here. The match was definitely not one-sided. They gave Natalya and Liv a lot of time in the ring, and it was, of course, Liv Morgan successful again on SmackDown, defeating Natalya. Natalya, obviously, after the match, for those concerned, oversold the finishing move. She was writhing around in pain, holding onto her head. But the best thing of the match, I can now show you how I felt after Liv Morgan's Money in the Bank success, because that's basically how I was. Thank you for that, Liv. I needed to literally show people how I was. You might have seen the news that Sasha Banks is doing independent bookings right now, and it's non-wrestling, so like Comic-Cons and things like that. She's actually booked for one very soon, and obviously this is a flat fee of 30 grand, which, do you know what? Fair play. Apparently that's like Sting level appearance. So yeah, Sasha Banks, know your worth. Go and make as much money as possible. Now, we focused on it at the start of the video. It was a new raid. Yes, it was. As the New Day cosplayed as the Viking Raiders. And why was Kofi Kingston dangling his long bit? You can see what I mean, right? Between his legs. What was that about, Kof? Come on. But it was all a setup as, of course, Jinder Mahal and Shanky, who have had problems with the Viking Raiders, come down to help the New Day. Could they possibly take this a completely different direction? We're expecting Jinder and Shanky to break up. Could Jinder Mahal actually turn face? Could he actually start to dance? It looked like they was trying to tease that tonight on SmackDown. Talking of the New Day, if you miss Big E, if you're in Nashville, you can actually go to witness the Superstars of Tomorrow today at the Summerslam tryout. And Big E will be there with Triple H, actually judging and scouting talent at this tryout. And you can actually watch it. How cool's that? We found out Logan Paul will be special guest on Miz TV on Raw. So Logan Paul's first post-WrestleMania appearance confirmed by WWE. Lacey Evans trash talked the fans again. And you know what? I like this. This is such a good heel turn. She was due to have a match with Aaliyah after last week. Of course, nope. She told the fans to go to hell and she just walked away. Is this going to be like a Eva Marie, Emelina kind of story where they just refuse to wrestle and then nothing ever happens anyway? Please don't do that, WWE. For those wondering, of course, note there was no cryptic promo on SmackDown. I have to say it because if I don't, I'll get 100 comments asking me if it happened or not. But I'll tell you what did happen. Next week, we get the debut of Maxxine Dupri in the 2022 beachwear collection. That might not be PG. Michael Cole also confirmed that they actually had over 8,000 applicants to Maximum Male Models' actual website, which is outstanding. If you applied, let me know in the comments section down below. I really want to know if anyone did. Now, WWE lied to us again. We were meant to get Drew versus Sheamus. We got Drew versus Ridge Holland. Of course, Sheamus trying to duck Drew McIntyre. And obviously, this is going to be a SummerSlam match. Drew McIntyre mocking the moves of Sheamus during the match. They are 100% setting this up for SummerSlam. And so it should be. It's a SummerSlam-worthy match. Gets two big names on the show. And a match that actually means something too. The winner faces Roman at Clash at the Castle. I really loved the Austin Theory Madcap Moss match. I thought this was really good. The way they built it. The ending, by the way. No, that sucked. But the match itself was really good. They built it amazingly, calling them the future stars of WWE. And you know what? Establishing the stars of tomorrow, that's exactly what WWE should be doing. So massive thumbs up for that. Brock Lesnar will return to SmackDown next week. So there's a reason to tune in next Friday night. And SummerSlam, Double J, Jeff Jarrett will return as the special guest referee at SummerSlam for the Uso Street Profits tag match. Little theory for you. What if Jarrett cost the Usos the match? Maybe in Saudi Arabia we get Roman Reigns versus Jeff Jarrett? I mean, that would be an okay match to give Roman a win. I'm sure Jarrett can still go. I think he still wrestles on indie scenes and stuff. Maybe. I actually thought SmackDown was okay this week. It wasn't the best show, but it wasn't the worst either. For that, I give it a 7 out of 10. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you are new to the channel, make sure you've hit the subscribe button. Turn on notifications, so that way you never miss an upload. Of course, click one of the videos on screen, and I'll see you next time. Peace!